What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Sunday. It's game day, baby. We are 1 hour away from Eagles football, and boy, let me tell you, I am ready to run through an effing wall. Woke up on fire, I'm telling you. This Eagles team, I hope they woke up with that same fire lit under their ass, because we know they had their struggles last week. We've heard the media. We've heard the casual fans. Everyone losing their mind. The season is over. Trade everyone. Everyone sucks. We don't give a damn. You sickos, you diehards that are tuning in, you've been watching all damn week, and you know exactly how the Eagles can go out here, punch the Saints directly in the mouth, go get them that W, 2-1. Now, it can go either way. We know the Saints are a very good team. Number one scoring offense, got a great defense, so it's going to be a tough task. Even the special teams unit, something to fear. So the Eagles better bring their damn A game when they head on down to the Caesars Superdome today. So, look, I get it. You don't want to see any kind of struggles. You want to see 50-point wins every game, and I'm all about it, baby. I hate losing. But I also am of the understanding that this is now week 3 right here and now. When we lost, it was week 2. So when we talk the entire offseason about offense, defense, new coordinators, new players, having some bumpy roads, maybe some struggles to begin this season, this is what we were talking about. A little bit of, you give up 15 points. That's pretty good. Then you see a touchdown with not even 2 minutes left in the game. Like, just unbelievable. You don't want to see that stuff, but it happens. It is the NFL, and when you've got all these new pieces, stuff like that tends to happen. So we've got to be patient here, Eagles fans. We got to believe that this team is going to figure it out. Let everyone else keep sleeping on us. I don't give a damn. Look, again, no one has a crystal ball. No one can tell us what is going to happen. We just have to hope with the great leadership, the great players, the great coaching that we have, everybody gets on the same page, goes out here, and this is the kind of tough test you want to see. After you lose a game like that, you don't want to just steamroll, over an easy team. You want a tough task. You want to find out who you are. And today, we find out who these Eagles are. Are they pissed off as we are? Are they going out here punching these Saints in the mouth? That's going to be found out here in less than an hour. So let's effing go. It's game day. I don't know what else to do here. I see all the negativity. I see the nonstop whining every day, every second, but I don't know what to do for those people. I watch the Eagles as an escape from this insane world. I love to just lock in, enjoy my birds while I have them, only a few months out of the year. So, look, we make it 24/7, 365 in these parts because we're some sickos, but I'm talking about the actual damn games. And look, it is what it is. We could be the worst team in the league, and I would still be right here supporting the Philadelphia Eagles because that's just who I am. I don't make weirdo videos, funeral videos, talking about everybody needs to change positions, everybody sucks. I just don't get it, dude. If you ain't built for this, maybe find yourself a new team like the Cowboys. They would welcome a fan like you with open arms. But we diehards just want to enjoy our Eagles. So today, that's what we're going to do, and we're going to root for them. We're going to pray that they get it together, and, well, the rest is up to them. So let's effing go. All you sickos, whatever you got score predictions, you got something on your mind, a question, a comment, a topic, I want to hear it. If you're just repeating the media, I'll be honest with you, don't care. But I want to hear from you sickos. I want to get pumped up for this game. I don't know about you, but these effing walls ain't ready. And we got my man Drew starting us off. That's what I'm talking about, a true sicko in the house. And look, a nice little early game for you, right? 6 p.m. right now, that's nice. So I'm sure that 7 o'clock game will treat you much better than those early a.m. games. But I appreciate you, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready to see these Eagles go out and, dude, get it the hell together. Please, for the love of God. Yo, they're going to do that today. They got to go out here, and we know who this team is. We know all of these young pieces, like everybody's saying, they can't develop. They can't do this. Nobody can get on the same page. Just, in the NFL, every team, when they get new coordinators, is supposed to be undefeated, and everybody's supposed to play perfect. I don't know what NFL they're watching or what world they're in, but maybe Doctor Strange do a little something on them and they're somewhere else. The multiverse of madness. I don't know. But to me, I'm understanding of how it works. So I'm going to stay patient here and see how things play out before I jump any kind of ship. And I'm not jumping ship. I'll never jump ship. My point is, I don't know how people are already doing it. I knew they would. I just didn't think it would be after the second game of the season. So God help us all. But with you sickos, let's go. You know it, Liz. That's all that matters. I got you guys on my back, so I'm all about it. And good for old Pete there, Dre. And he's a smart man. And look, if you looking to make a little bit of money today, these are the kind of games I don't ever tell you to go out and gamble. Not ever telling you what to pick, what to do. But you know how I roll. I will be out there and I will be making some money today. So that's up to you. These are the prime times. So let's get rocking and rolling here today. And look, I know you guys are pumped up. The sickos, the whiny people don't really care today. So you've heard it all. A.J. Brown's out. Everybody said C.J. Gardner-Johnson's out. Well, guess what? He's not. He's active. He's going against his former team. And I'm ready to run through an effing wall. We've got a very important piece here on defense, and I love it. So the inactives, no surprises here. Ricks, White, Kennard, Keegan, Young again. We know A.J. Brown is out. Tanner McKee, that third quarterback. So, look, we talked about in practice. Would Devin White be able to help out, give us some pointers on stopping Alvin Kamara? But, look, we also talked about the fact that he's probably not playing in this game, probably going to be traded. And, well, it keeps continuing to look that way. So, unfortunate for him, but he got beat out, and we're going to need Dean, Vaughn, all the rest of the guys to step it up here today. And looking at the inactives for the Saints, Taysom Hill is out. We talk about how important that is. But Means, A.T. Perry, Rattler, Saunders, and DeMarco Jackson are all out there for the Saints. So you see the game inactives. And look, we talked about, the top matchups. We talked about, everything you needed to know about the Saints. We talked about, all of the stats and the standings and all that stuff you guys want to know here. And you can see, the Eagles on offense, there's some turnover issues, but hey, we're a very talented offense even without A.J. Brown. Get things figured out. The defense, though, that is where we're most concerned. So get your shit together. Get a pass rush going. Let's effing go Birds, because this Saints team, we talked about it, the number one scoring offense. Their defense is nothing to play with here. They get turnovers and, they're getting sacks. They're not giving up sacks on offense, not turning the ball over. So this team's playing pretty well. But just the same as people, the season's over. It's all, dude, it's week 3. Anything can happen, and we can go out here and punch these dudes right in the mouth. I mean, we should talk about this the other day when I showed you this. Seeing the Commanders at number 1 should make you sick to your stomach. You should be able to go out here and get pissed off. I mean, I woke up pissed off. They better have woken up pissed off, because I just don't understand how you can let the Commanders be. Nope. That's a one and done kind of thing. But you see the Saints sitting atop their division, but also sitting atop the NFC. So again, it's week 2. Take this all with a grain of salt. I highly doubt, the Lions, Cowboys, Niners are going to be there at 9, 10, and 11. But you see the Eagles at 8. So you hear the media, everybody see Eagles season's over. What about the Lions, Cowboys, the 49ers? What about those teams? I just saw the Cowboys get their asses handed to them by the Saints. So it's hilarious to watch the narratives, but still young in the season here. And I think that this team, we've got obviously a long ways to go, but we got good coaching, got good leadership with the players. I think that everybody will be on board today, and it's time to get pissed off. So let's effing go, man. We don't want the weak fans bringing that negative juju. We don't want any of that stuff. We want this team. I always look at it like, how can I ask for my team, to go out with big balls and go punch somebody in the mouth if I've got tiny little baby balls and I'm out here whining like a little bitch? You know what I mean? I can't. I could never do that. So let's get the fan base on board. Let's get them growing some balls for once. Let's get this new sect of the fans finding out what a real Eagles fan looks like. That's what we need to do here. Get behind this team. Let's effing go. And yes, you saw that at C.J. Gardner-Johnson on that picture, and I will never abandon them either, my friend. So happy to have you here. And Drew, hope you're feeling better. China, hope you had a great birthday. And my man Dylan, hope you're doing well, my friend. Let's effing go. And I'm all about however we get that W, dude. However we got that going. And right, that must be nice for you. So glad to see you actually get to see a normal game here, dude. It's Sunday at 1. Thank God. Holy hell. But, dude, that's what I like to hear. I'm still stuffed up myself, as you could probably tell. But bear with me, folks. Bear with me. And, yeah, man, they do this every year. These new fans, all the content creators I watch. I always say, when they took my ideas and they decided to do everything I do, the one thing they forgot to do was be a diehard Eagles fan. So that's the one thing they can't ever take from me. And I feel bad, every time we're losing and they're out here, talking shit on this team. And they do it every year. You remember last year, those same people that are making those videos now talking down on Jalen Hurts, attacking A.J. Brown for being friends with his teammates. Weirdo stuff, dude. I don't get down with it, and I don't care. But let's go, Birds. Tim, my man, hope you're doing well. And he sure is. Let's effing go, Birds. X-Dog, appreciate you, dude. And Joe, my man, let's effing go. Appreciate you taking the time, my friend. And, we got another birthday in here. So, Joe, China, hopefully you guys can get a nice little birthday gift with that W. Appreciate you taking the time, my man. Hope you have a great birthday. And, look, we're going to hope that you get that present today because I do not want to deal with the chaos of if we don't win this game. So, look, Eagles just need to find themselves, man. We got the talent. We got the coaching players, all of it, man. Let's go. I don't sound like a wine cooler about how many games without enough pressure until they try Devin White. Devin White will not be the answer to our pressure. He is not a defensive lineman. He is not interior D lineman or an edge rusher. So we need to get the pass rush with those guys we talked about, for the last 4 years here. This defense is predicated off of getting that pressure from your 4 and 5 man fronts, and that's what we need to do today. But yeah, Devin White is not the answer there. Don't belong in that number 1 spot. Yeah, dude, we got to get him out of there. They got to go. Got to go. That's unfortunate for you, man. Omar here from Bermuda. That's what's up. Let's effing go. Appreciate you tuning in, dude. Hope you have a nice little day there. And not sure what time it is over there, but maybe it's nighttime. Whatever you guys tuning in from around the globe, love to see it. And look, we talked about Alvin Kamara this weekend, one of the top tests for the Eagles. We talked about what Devin White, Levante David with Todd Bowles were able to do on the Buccaneers against the Saints twice a year. A lot of the times, they seem to have found an answer to him. I had him a lot of those years in fantasy. And, I think that hopefully he was able to help out this unit. Bobby King, the linebackers coach, Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator, and give them what they need. Bond and Dean and whoever else wants to get out there. But we got to go out here and punch these dudes in the mouth. And we talked about shutting down Alvin Kamara and making sure, if you put the ball into Derek Carr's hands, though, you got to be able to shut him down as well. Everybody's got to be understanding of what is wanted in this defense, what is needed, what your rotations are, what your keys are to where you rotate, what you do in certain plays. And I know this defense is very intricate. So as a player, it's got to be tough, and that's why we talked about expect some bumpy roads, right? So let's hope they get this figured out. No missed tackles today. Let's actually go out here and punch some dudes in the mouth. That's what you want to see. And I know the media is saying, in football, you have to play the same way every week. You're never allowed to change and no one can develop. But those people are extremely stupid and don't know anything about how football works. So you just don't have to listen to people that don't know anything about football. You don't. You really don't. But to each their own. I get it. But, I'm ready about Hurts to go out here and punch people in the mouth, bro. I already put my money on him having a very nice game here. So, again, let people keep sleeping. If they don't want to be fans, they'll be the biggest fans ever once we win. And I understand that this is a very weak world we live in. A lot of people, don't know anything about adversity. They will never fight for anything, and they'll give up very simply. And we see that a lot today with our new fan base. But we just need the diehards to keep riding. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, let these people, they are very, very, we'll just say weak. They're not built for this, and they don't bleed green. And I get it. It's definitely not a fan base for, the weak at heart. And it's unfortunate to see these people when they became fans of the Eagles, when we won the Super Bowl. I try to warn them, like, hey, man, we're not like the Cowboys. We don't just only root when we're winning. We love our Eagles 24/7. And I know that upsets a lot of people, but it's all right, man. There's plenty of teams like the Cowboys, Commanders out there that people could root for. And, you don't have to be a diehard Eagles. It's something that, it's not for the faint at heart. I can tell you that. So we'll see. But, the whole field is going to have their hands full. This is a damn good team, man. So we'll see. And, appreciate you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you taking the time here. We're here every single day. So, man, you saw that entire inactive list. That is what that meant. They are inactive for this game. 1 p.m., so you're only an hour away. No doubt. Fired up. Not sure where I feel like. Oh, that just went away. I feel like I'm going to take on the world. That's what I like to feel. That's, when I'm feeling like shit, my disease is kicking my ass. Instead of, being like these new Eagles fans be like, I quit. I hate life. I'm not going to work. I've never called off a day, baby. I go out and punch the world right in the mouth, just like I want the Eagles to do today. And not everybody can be like that. That's okay. Not everybody's a fighter like our Eagles. So unfortunate that they become new fans of this team because they don't know what they're walking into. So, but we're going to take on the world right here, right now, today, Drew, my man, and let's effing go. You know it. Saquon, run that damn ball right down their throat. Fresh Devin White out the bench. Not so much because we don't really blitz much with this defense, as we explained this offseason in the last few years with this defense. That's just not something you do a lot. You do it here and there. But Zach Bond's actually really good at it. And Nakobe Dean's been doing well, needs to work on some things. But I think, he is the future at linebacker. So they just chose to go with Bond and Dean instead of having White in one of the two. So, hey, it is what it is. The guys you have to step it up. Another big game for Bond. You talk about C.J. Gardner-Johnson's old team. This is also Zach Bond's old team. So, little revenge game for Zach Bond. Let's go out there and get some sacks. And we talk about his versatility to be able to play on the edge, to play off ball. And, you got to use that here today. And I think you will. So, I'm all about it. And you guys saw those top matchups. Yeah, you definitely want to stop their best player. That is definitely what you want to do here. You don't want to let him run buck wild. And he can catch the ball in the backfield too. So, you don't want to just be blitzing because then you're letting guys like Alvin Kamara just drop behind you, catching balls. When he gets the ball in his hands, son of a bitch. They've got guys like Rashid Shaheed. They've got Chris Olave, who is a stud, in those intermediate short passes. So you have to understand that I know that Seth Joyner goes out and tells everybody that, the way you win is if you blitz every player and, just blitz. That is not how you win in the NFL today. So for me, when you hear the best people in the NFL talk about how Vic Fangio's defense is the worst to go against, it tells you when it's working, it is really, really good. So, hey, you just got to get the players on the same page, man. That's just kind of how it is. And, hey, as I said all offseason, patience is key here, ladies and gentlemen. Needs Fletcher Cox come out of retirement? No, we're good there. So, yeah, I don't know who's Q&A-ing, but I would start queuing the right things. Happy New Year. Yes, indeed, Tiffany. Very excited there. Got her all about it. I got a message at 11:30 last night. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, from my good old source, he works for the Eagles. So I get this message, and it just says, Jack Stoll touchdown tomorrow? ? And I'm like, dude, don't be having me on effing DraftKings trying to put money on Jack Stoll touchdown. I'm like, what are you saying here? And, dude, it turned out he was all sauced up over and he's down there in New Orleans with the team. So he was having himself a good time. And I was like, this is nuts. Like, this dude is out there hanging out, having his time of his life in New Orleans. And, me and Chelsea were talking about it. And she's like, hey, he's probably sitting around talking, realizing, like, none of these people want to talk football. Because when he and I talk, like, we actually talk shop. It's not like, hey, hate everyone, fire everyone, that dumbass stuff. So he literally messages me while he's out partying in New Orleans so we can talk some football. And we were like messaging till like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, bro. So pretty wild, but he's throwing out Jack Stoll. And I've told you, obviously I want to see more Dallas Goedert. I want to see some 12, 13 personnel. I've seen all the content creators and media picking up on what I threw out there. Love it. Yes, this is what we've been asking for. So when you get him, more blocking tight end like Jack Stoll, he's got some soft hands. Dude can catch the ball too. So maybe you get him out there so much, you're running the ball, a little play action, bloop, Jack Stoll touchdown today. I'd be all for it, man. I would be all for it. So let's up and go. And we're going to fight, man. This team is not like the new fans. They actually have some fight in them. So let people jump ship, man. Let them do that. We're going to be right here watching our birds go out and fight. So, we're going to go out and whoop some ass, dude. So, yeah, the fans need to stop being cocky, acting like they know what they're talking about. That would help, I think, a big way. So let's go watch this team whoop some ass. Johnson gets the ball. Yeah, you want to spread the ball around, get players involved. That is definitely what we talked about all week. And, I've been seeing all week Saints fans have actually been pretty scared of the Eagles. A couple have reached out, have commented. I actually had one that was pretty cool. He commented and said, my breakdowns are better than ESPN. And that's from a Saints fan. So I appreciate you out there, my man. But I always tell you, it's a good sign when, I've never once in my life watched another team show or been weird like that. But when these people are going out of their way and showing you how afraid they are, that's a great sign. So you need to hold on to that and realize when these people are being weak and showing their hand, that's where you capitalize. So I'm pumped up, man. And that's something I'm talking about earlier, Drew. When I say, I want them to go out and punch somebody, like you need to be pissed off. You got to go out here, whoop some effing ass. That is what we need to see here today. They need to be pissed off. They need to smell that fear because I smell it, man. And, I think Saints fans and Saints players, they know, they're not, best team in the NFL. We'll find out real quick. So let's lock in. Many linebackers hanging with Alvin. Yeah, man. And the one thing I would not do is get rid of those linebackers and just let him out there. That is not anything I would ever want to do. This is the kind of game where you want to be able to shut him down. So that's what I'm all about. Playing like we're 17-0 because people think our offense do work easy breezy and we lose now. No, it's just because fans don't understand how football works a lot of the time. You have a lot of casual fans that think they know stuff, but they don't understand basics. They say stuff like Jalen Carter needs to be an edge rusher. It's one of the dumber things I've ever heard, and you talk about, we should be undefeated. We should be, this team should be perfect with the new coordinators and new players. And that just goes to show their, lack of effort into learning the game of football. So it's unfortunate, but that's just kind of the world we live in. Oh, look right here. Thank you for showing exactly what I'm talking about right here, right now. When they show you their fear, like if I were a fan of another team, I'd be watching like my show right now, like my team, focus on that. But you can always smell that fear. So appreciate you, Ed. Sorry to hear you're down, man. Really hope your day turns around. And I don't blame you for being afraid of the Eagles. But I do appreciate you tuning into an Eagles show and helping me get paid. We don't blame you, though, for sure. Q&A is Quinn Mitchell and Jason Avant. I think it's out of context. They said the defense are not disciplined enough, not staying in their gaps. Yeah, I'm glad that they're repeating everything I said. That's exactly what we talk about here, and that's what goes into this defense. A lot of intricacies that they need to understand and get on the same page with. So if we're talking about, guys that Quentin Michael and Jason Avant, that obviously I grew up watching, that's a good sign, man. If they're repeating what I'm saying, hell yeah, dude, all about it. Yep. And that's what's up, bro. I'm all about it, dude. And, this is why we talk about it the entire offseason. Expect that to happen because it's a really hard defense. It's not for the faint at heart at all. And, you always come back to, the top minds in the NFL hate this defense for a reason. I don't care what Dickie Bobby from down on the corner has to say because that's the same kind of person that said Jalen Hurts couldn't develop. You have to understand their lack of football knowledge is not something I really give a shit about. You know what I mean? So let them keep sleeping. No, I wish the players would listen to Fangio too. It'd be great. But, you can't force players to do stuff, right? And I think that is Diddy. He's in here diddling and trying to drop stuff in our drinks. And I get it, bro. You are living in fear. And I don't blame you, dude. You have a lot of Eagles fans like that. We live in a very weak world today. And, not many people understand how to think for themselves. It's, always what can the media tell me? And, it's usually someone stupid in the media teaching them. And that's why you just got this whole whiny world. Everyone's a little bitch. And they're just not built for this, bro. So we got to teach them. Keep trying to educate the masses, all of the sheep out here. We got to get them on board. Stop just walking themselves into the abyss, dude. So that's something, I can only break down videos every single day, every single week for months on end, every single year of every season of the NFL. But I can't force them to listen to every single thing that I say. And then when, you see ex-players, you see media people repeating me, months later, this is what I'm talking about, months ago when I said, I can't wait till they repeat everything I say. This is what we're talking about. There's going to be struggles. And for them, to not understand how the defense works, that just people are very dumb. I'm sorry to put it that way, but that's just kind of how it is, man. So I don't know, man. If I'm ever flying on a plane, I'm not going to want the pilot to be someone that's never flown a plane, never even studied a plane. Just listen to what some drunk guy in the back said about, how offended he is about the plane. That is not what I want. So we'll see. But no, I would definitely not release him when you paid that much money. Yeah, man, we're starting to get into dumb territory here. So look, what we got to hope for today is an Eagles win. So we can stop these whiny ass fans, dude, because it's unbearable. You ask for the team to be tough, but these guys are like Cabbage Patch Kids out here, dude. I just don't know what I could do to get them on board. It's the NFL. Each week is different. You have no idea. If you want to live like a bitch, you want to whine all the time, I'm not here to tell you not to do that. You don't want to have any fight in you. You say quit whenever things get hard in life. Dude, that's on you. I'm not here to judge you. I don't want to force you to have some balls. I cannot do that, dude. I can try to educate you. I can try to help you see the light. But at the end of the day, I have no crystal ball. I have no idea if the Eagles are going to win, lose. I don't know. But what I can tell you is no one knows. And we could go the bitch route or we can go the birds route. And I'm going to go the birds route. So if you're with me, I'm going to ask for 2 words here. And I'm rolling out. You have any final thoughts? You have a score prediction, question, anything on your mind? I'm going to eat something, got some stuff to do, and I need to get back in a positive vibe. I need to hear from you sickos. I want to know those of you who are with me, baby. We've already heard Saints fans crying. We've heard the whiny fans. That's usually a good recipe. We want the real fans, the diehards that understand what's going on here. That's who we want on board. We don't want their bad juju. We want that off of our team. I don't like that stuff at all. So I need you diehards with me, baby. And I know you are. And we don't care, that there are unintelligent Nick Wright followers. They all repeat what he says, and that's okay, man. I understand not a lot of knowledge out there being passed around, but that's why I do my best to give out free knowledge. But it is what it is. People don't have to take it. You know what I mean? So let's go, baby. Let's effing go. He's getting stoned by 10. Yeah, you didn't want to see that tight end block there. Yeah, man. I just, it's tough out here. It's tough, but look, the media gets these people gripped up, man, and gets them good. So we just got to hope we win and these guys become the biggest fans ever, right? We see it every single year, and we just got to hope that we get people back on board sooner rather than later. So yeah, man, we got some whiny dudes in here today, but that's all right. That's all right. Not everybody's built for the Philadelphia Eagles, but that's why I made this show. So I could find you real sickos, you diehards that want to ride with me in the Eagles. And we're not like Cowboys fans. And it's okay, to be pissed off about a loss. It's okay to understand the issues at hand. And that's why we break them down in detail every single day. But one thing I don't do is turn my back on the Eagles and not believe that things can't be turned around in week 3. So let's go. Let's see. So all I need to find a way to win. Yeah. Travis, I'm sorry to hear you're in bitch mode, dog. Hope things turn around for you, bro. I know you get like this a lot, but try to work it out, man. Try to talk yourself through it and become an Eagles fan again. So we'll see, baby. Until I'm all about it. However it gets done, whether you got to win by 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, I don't give a damn, dude. Just get the job done today. You've got a very tough matchup with the Saints here. And, if you get just blown out, we've got some issues here. They lose a close game, yeah, I'm going to be pissed off, but I'm also going to be understanding that this team, it's got a ways to go. You got to be patient. I mean, this is why I talk about these things for months until the season starts. So you don't have to listen to the people losing their minds. It's insane out there, bro. Like, I have literally seen some of the most insane stuff about Jalen Hurts, Howie Roseman can't drive. Like, holy hell, man. I would hate to see in real life when things go awry for you, how you handle that, because it doesn't seem like too well. And I understand a lot of people want to drink their wine coolers, wear matching outfits, and that's what football is to them. For me, it's about football. So that's where I'm at, and I'm gonna ride with my birds no matter what, right? So no one's giving us a chance indeed, dude. So we're gonna ignore all the whiny people. We're gonna lock in. And that's the thing for me. On game days, it's like, look, I don't care if you're a bitch. I don't care if you're not built for this, because I deal with you 6 days out of the week. The one day I'm not, I'm going to ride with my birds. I want to enjoy that one game day I get a week. I work all damn week. I went for a run yesterday like a moron. I had a completely crazy day. I want to relax, watch my Eagles. I'm sure they're going to give me a heart attack either way, win, lose, or die. I'm sure I'm almost ready to die by the end of it. So, look, that's just what part of being an Eagles fan is. I want to spend time with my family, eat some food, dude, enjoy every moment of that. And I'm sorry if that's not what it is for you. If it's about, using drugs and whining and, wearing pretty clothes, okay, this is probably the wrong spot for you. We're diehards of the actual football team. So get your fancy hat on, wear your pretty breeches, whatever you got to do. Let's effing go birds. So Dude, let's go. I'm all about a street fight. I want to see this team go out pissed. You hear how much shit the Saints have talked over the years. You see all the stuff they've done. I'm ready to rock and roll, dude. So let's go. I need to hear from you diehards, though, before I head out. So let me get some go birds. Let me get some score predictions. We need to weed out the whiny. We need to get rocking and rolling here. So we'll see. But all right, from Philly, shows you. Yeah, Reddick wanted to get paid. That's why he's gone. It's key to understanding stuff. Yes, Devin White is that guy. Yeah, healthy. We were talking that list we looked at there. Yeah. So, yep, he's still inactive. CJ's still active. If you guys missed any of all that information I gave at the beginning, go check it out. Love to hear from you guys. Got a half hour until the game. You can go check out that top matchup show. You go check out Behind Enemy Lines. Whatever the hell you want to know, how I see this team going out here and punching them in the mouth, you can let me know. But I love each and every one of you. And no matter what happens here today, I'll be back for a post-game show. So I better see your asses here because it's win, lose, or tie. We bleed green until we die. So out of bounds, appreciate you tuning in. Drew, all of you. I love each and every one of you. I hope you have yourself a great day. Try to stay offline. Try to stay away from the whiny people until the end of the game. That's what I do now. Try not to post anything. Try not to interact with anyone because I just don't like how whiny people are. I don't like them ruining the one day I get to enjoy my Eagles, right? So I'm going to be back for you sickos after the game. If maybe I'll make a little halftime post if need be. Sometimes I do that just to try to get people back on board like we did in week 1. So let's get the masses. Just calm down. And let's get a win. Let's get them all back on board. But you can let me know how you feel about it. You've got a score prediction. You've got whatever's on your mind. You know I want to hear from you. And let the people keep whining. We're going to keep rising to the top. And that's what I love to see. You sickos showing out, showing up. That's all I ask for each and every damn week. So if you enjoyed this video, if you're ready to see the Eagles win, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. You can share, subscribe. Oh, I really appreciate you subscribing, my friend. And looking forward to talking some birds with you, hopefully after this win. And whatever happens, we'll be talking about it regardless. Minutes after the game, I always try to jump on and talk about it so we got our fresh emotions, right? And then tomorrow we do a recap of it. Hey, I had some sleep. I went to work. I had some time to think about it. Let's talk about it. So we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Right now, that's all I've got for you. But I appreciate you all. And I'm so happy you sickos showed up because I needed it. I woke up today ready to run through a wall. And I said, not everybody's a bitch out there, right? Not everybody is going to be a little whiny bitch, right? And, bro, you guys showed up and you showed me there are some real fans left. So I'm all about him getting a sack. I'm all about rooting for my Eagles. I know a lot of you will be rooting against them, whining. That's okay. I hope your pretty hat fits well. Hope you get your wine coolers in, and we'll see you back on board when the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. But if you need anything, you know you can always reach out to me, whether you want to talk about the birds, life, whatever. If it's on a game day, might have to wait till after because I try to stay away from my phone. But I love each and every one of you. Just know that. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy this, Joe. A happy birthday to you again. China, hope you enjoyed your birthday yesterday. Hope we get you guys an extra little present today. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!